Let's get back to the flooding along the Hawkesbury and Nepean rivers to Sydney's west and north. Patrick Conolly is the Mayor of Hawkesbury and he joins me again. Good to talk to you, Patrick. I really have one key question for you because your community is suffering yet again with floods worse than they faced just a year ago. And there's been 2 decades or more of argy-bargy about whether to increase the height of the Warragamba Dam and by another 14 metres. We've got a New South Wales Cabinet Minister coming up next. She's probably listening in. Surely it's time to instruct the state government just to forget about the objections, forget about all the nonsense, get ahead and extend the height of that dam to increase the chances of your community escaping severe flooding every year.
Yeah, look, there you go. You answered the question for me. Absolutely. We're sick of it. We're just sick of it. We've been talking about this forever. And now we're seeing what the state government reports have always predicted would occur, which is regular major flooding. The modelling showed after the last flood that if we'd had the wall raised by 14 metres as proposed, the peak would have been 3.5 metres lower at Windsor, which would be the difference between being a catastrophe and a moderate flood of significant inconvenience, but not impacting the broader community in the way it did. And that's the reality. We'll see the modelling after this one, I'm sure. But we just want them to get ahead and do it and care about us here on the floodplain. These developments have been here for forever, hundreds of years in some cases. The risk is here. The government knows about it.
So what can you do? You've been talking about this for a long while. It's very upmost in people's minds right now. What can you do in the here and now in the coming weeks to make sure you get a decision on this?
Yeah, well, look, this is a chance I get to get a little bit of media attention on the issue. We don't get heard much by metro media. People aren't interested generally, but unfortunately, it takes a catastrophe for most people to sit up and listen. I mean, we're putting all the pressure we can on the state government. I think the state government has the political will to do it. They're just taking their time.